Hey guys, what's up? I'm Rohit, my host on Click Digest, and this is my review of the Samsung Galaxy A8. Let's get started. I'll start with the design of the phone, and this phone does not fail to impress me. It is super slim, it has a large screen display, it is built up of metal and glass materials. It's a strongly built phone, comes with a fingerprint sensor, comes with powerful cameras. I'll talk about all these features one by one. In terms of design, it's well sorted and is the A series design that we have seen with the A5, A7 and the A3 as well. It uses metal at the back, at front. It's with chamfered edges which make it look very premium. The material choice here is very nice and the overall build is very good. In this gold color, it looks very classy and rich as well. It has this matte finish at the back which looks good as well as is nice to touch and is also fairly scratch resistant. The power or wake up key is on the right hand side, whereas the left side gets two discrete buttons for the volume up and down. On top there is a secondary microphone hole, and on bottom there is charging port, 3.5mm audio port as well as primary microphone. On the rear you get a 16 megapixel sensor with LED flash, and there is also a speaker grill which is at the rear. The camera is slightly protruded, so when you place the phone on a flat surface, the speaker does not get muffled, which is kind of an advantage here. It's a optional dual SIM phone rather. It gets two SIM card trays, SIM 1 and SIM 2, whereas the SIM 2 tray is a hybrid tray where you can put a secondary SIM card or a microSD card depending on your needs. Both the SIM cards that it accepts are nano SIM cards. It does come with 32GB of internal memory, out of which around 25GB is user available, and if you need more you can put a microSD card at the cost of not using the second SIM. If you are using the second SIM, you cannot use a micro SIM card in the second SIM card slot. It will be a single SIM device in that case. In terms of design and build, this phone is really well sorted. On the front there is a 5.7 inch full high definition display. It's a Super AMOLED display and the colors really pop out. The viewing angles as well as the clarity of display is very good, just like the other Super AMOLED panels that we have seen from Samsung. It comes with these three buttons at the bottom. The middle button is the physical home key, which also doubles up as fingerprint scanner, with which you can unlock the phone and also do certain tasks which include fingerprint security. The other two buttons are backlit touch capacitive buttons, which is the recent key and the back key, and long pressing will do different tasks. It runs Android 5.1 Lollipop on top of that for improved experience. The display experience is very good and you can watch it for yourself in the video clip that is playing on your screen right now. After the display and video quality, let's talk about the audio. The audio through the supplied earphones which are in the ear types is very sharp, crisp. Mid-tones, bass levels as well as treble is very good. The speakerphone audio is also decent and is fairly loud. Here is an audio clip for you for the sample. Talking about the camera quality, there is a 16 megapixel rear shooter and a 5 megapixel front shooter on this phone. It has a high quality sensor which does focus very well and takes very sharp pictures. The camera interface is also very similar and has very similar modes that we have seen on the Samsung Galaxy S6, which is the flagship. It also comes with Pro mode, Panorama, Continuous Shot, HDR, Night mode, and you can add more modes by hitting the download button, which will take you to Samsung store where you can have more modes for the camera. The front facing camera is also a very powerful camera and does take wide pictures. The pictures that we have taken with this phone come out to be crisp, sharp, the color quality is natural, the picture quality is sharp and detailed, and it can also record full high definition videos with the rear 16 megapixel camera. However, there is no support for 2K or 4K video recording on this phone. Talking about the performance and benchmarks, we tested on Antutu and got a score of over 45,000, which is impressive. It uses an Exynos 5 series chipset which has 4 cores of A15 and 4 cores of A7, clocked at 1.8 GHz and 1.3 GHz respectively. And this phone is decent when it comes to performance. It uses 2GB of RAM and has 32GB internal memory. The Mali series T628 GPU is also doing a good job, but we have noticed occasional stutter in interface and slight stutter when playing games. This is probably because of a full high definition display which is putting some strain on the GPU. But in day-to-day tasks, running application and normal tasks, this phone does not stutter at all and is very smooth and easy to use. The gaming experience on this phone for moderate to light games is very good, but when it comes to heavy games, there is a slight frame drop that we have observed in some of the games. If you're a moderate or casual gamer, it will not bother you at all. It's a good phone with a large screen experience and gives you pleasurable gaming experience. The call reception, signal quality, etc. are strong, and we are using it on Airtel 4G network in Delhi and we are getting good network strength. Right now we are in a region where the network strength is slightly slow, but still we are getting good connectivity, good call clarity, and is able to pull off very well when it comes to network connectivity. When it comes to internet browsing experience, the large 5.7-inch display is a treat to eyes, but there is a slight stutter or choppiness in scrolling that we observed while browsing through internet on this phone. In terms of software, it is a very well sorted phone and comes with Android 5.1.1 operating system. And on top of that, there is TouchWiz UI, which is an easy to use skin by Samsung. There is slight stutter though, but it is very feature loaded and does what you need to do. It does support software features like support for a USB OTG pen drive. It allows moving applications to SD card. It has expandable memory. The user interface is easy to use. There is a fingerprint scanner. A very easy to use interface with this magazine UI. When it comes to multitasking, this phone is gem of a phone. It comes with software features for multitasking like the split screen. You can also have flying window multitasking where you can have applications floating around the screen, and you can also have them minimized to icons. The multitasking support is really advanced and is of the likes which you find only in flagship phones like the Note series from Samsung. So when it comes to multitasking, it is very heavily loaded. Talking about the battery life, this phone has 3000 plus milliamp battery, which is fairly good for the size of this phone. And this is how the battery graph looks like. I charged it yesterday evening fully, left it on 4G data network. I've downloaded some applications in the meanwhile, used it occasionally and did tethering as well. It is still at 75%, which means that the usage that I am doing, which is a moderate to heavy user, it is capable of pulling off battery usage of easily 1 full day, which means that you need not worry about running out of battery. It is still showing 20 hours plus of remaining battery time and also supports advanced power saving modes wherein you can save battery when you are running low on battery. The ultra power saving mode on the Samsung series of devices gives you 1 full day of usage even on 10% charge, converting it to almost a feature phone. Talking about the value for money, launched at 32,500, the Samsung Galaxy A8 may seem steeply priced, but at the same time it gives you features like fingerprint scanner, flagship level of camera detailing, a beautiful display, a large screen experience, good battery life, and all that for less than 40,000. That's a very sweet deal. Even if it looks higher on price, it makes up for the same by giving you superior build quality, a very sleek design, nice features, and top of the line performance. So it is a thumbs up from us, and if you want to pick up one for yourself, I'm leaving direct links in the description section below where you can buy it for the best price. This is all we have on this video. If you enjoyed watching it, don't forget to give us a thumbs up by pressing the like button below. And for latest video updates, make sure to hit the red subscribe button. I hope to see you on my next video. This is your host Rohit Khurana signing off. Thanks for watching.